That's the one that comes straight to
They don't even like it if you at fucking $5 million a year.
Exactly. These are women, Deshaun Watson, that he paid.
What's up, everybody? What's up, and welcome to another episode of the No Holds Barred Sports Show. I am Low Rider, one half of the Dead Presidents, 1/3 of them Los Lunatics, and my man right there.
I am your three-time Hall of Famer King Mega, and below me is
what's going on, people's bounty hunter here. Seniors of the neighbors. From the bounty hunter, we went to the urban legends, Cold Cash D, God rest my brother. Followed up by Chili Willie, the urban legends. We were known as the Black Neck Security, Cowboy Willie Watts and Black Bart Watts. And we finished it off with Frank and Nikki, the American Gangsters. And as you know, you are always, every time you tune into this damn show, in the place to be.
That is right. And make sure you guys like and subscribe to us on No Holds Barred Sports on Facebook and YouTube at the No Holds Barred Sports Show. Hit the bell, get notified when we are on. And we are on every Tuesday, 8 p.m. CPT. and for those that need to know, that's not Central Pacific. That is color people time. But yeah, man, we have a action-packed show. So I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready for some.
Yes, sir.
Taste test time.
Yes, get it, Jay.
I'll go first.
Go ahead, brother.
So I got we were talking about last week popsicle joint, but I got Hawaiian pineapple.
Oh yeah.
Have you tried it yet?
Yeah, I've tried them all, but I'm about to
I haven't tried this one.
I'm about to bust the grape one myself. So
okay. So let me pop this quick. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sound good pop.
Smells good. Here we go. It's not bad. It smells better than it tastes. I'll say that. You know what it smells like? You remember y'all ever have pineapple lifesavers?
Yeah.
That's exactly what this smells like.
Right.
But it don't taste like pineapple lifesavers. The pineapple isn't strong enough for me. But it's good. I'd give it a I give it a 7, a generous 7.
Okay. Well, I've got me the
grape gimmick.
Gimmick. I figured since last time you popped it on the air, I didn't get to do it on the air. So here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that grape definitely smells like some candy. You know, you get that definitely that popsicle grape. So oh yeah, I am in. And senior neighbor,
what'd you give it?
Yeah, I'd probably say 8.5.
Yeah.
You know,
Great.
I'm not a crazy great person, but
Mhm.
when it comes to like these energy drinks, for some reason I really enjoy them.
Oh yeah. So I found the Starburst ice gimmicks.
Oh, okay.
Finally.
Did you
You
try
dead
them
on.
yet or no?
You did on with the orange joint. Tastes like orange sherbet,
Yeah.
and I don't like orange sherbet. I poured it out.
Yeah.
And I
You
tried
got
the cherry. The cherry one is good. I got to
if
try
you
the
like,
other flavors.
you got to
whatever
try
they-
the lemon. The lemon one has like that
What else?
vanilla-y aftertaste.
Oh, fuck.
It's
Really?
pretty. Yeah, I like it. It's like eating. To me, I feel it's just like the flavor you get when you eat the Starburst.
Okay. Yeah.
So Kenny, what you got going on, brother? Just that cigar, or hold on, hold up.
Before,
You
so
muted.
There you go. Oh,
With that Prada vodka?
yeah, man.
so looks fancy.
Little different from my style. You know, I'm a tequila man, so I figure I'd switch it up tonight.
Oh shit.
Wow. Good. Real good.
Yeah.
Smooth. No bite. Okay. Provide.
Mhm.
Anytime I want some vodka, I'll rock with you.
Okay. I gotta look into that one. I never even
Yeah,
you
man.
know.
And you know, bought it when
Is
I
it
came
is
down.
it a an expensive bottle? I don't
No,
really know.
a matter of fact, I bought it tonight. We you know when I came down, I bought it in the
Oh,
store down
really?
there. Yeah, I bought it down there. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. No, I just seen it. Like you said, was a
Yeah,
nice looking
it's a
bottle.
cool looking bottle.
Yeah, and I tried it out, and hey, it
There we
works. I could
go.
do it. 'Cause I mean, I was a vodka guy before tequila. I like light stuff. I mean, I do dark, but yeah. So yeah, definitely an 8.5, man. Real smooth. Nothing, especially on the rocks. I mean, no bite. No, you know, how vodka can give that. Nothing. It
Yeah,
is
yeah.
definitely smooth.
That's awesome, man.
So
Let's jump into this corner. And before we jump into the corner, we have a special guest joining us for Kenny's Corner. Oh shit.
oh
Zay,
wow,
what's up, bro?
what the heck?
Little Diddy Bop come in. Nah, I can't say Diddy Bop. Shit.
No, don't be nothing
Yeah,
associated
no,
with
no, no,
Diddy.
no, no,
No.
no, no. Let's stay away from that.
Oh shoot.
Zay,
And
what's up, bro?
What's
that
going
hits
on,
home
fella?
for the record.
That is
Yeah.
my for the people
I
that
went-
are watching and didn't know, that is my better half, the piece of me that I made that's better than me. So I am very happy to see the young man on with us tonight. Oh, look at it. He like pops. He like a big
Yeah,
old
I
stogie.
see what's going on here with the big stogie too.
Come on,
Okay.
man. I bought this one down in Florida. I just came back from Florida
That's
last
right. He
week.
was just in Florida.
Oh shit, okay.
Yep.
Damn, man.
So this is my son, Xavier is his name, as y'all can see on the screen. Xavier is a great big boxing fan, just like his pops. The two fights I've been to, Xavier went with me. We went to see Tank twice and plan on going to see some more fighting when somebody fights somebody and the tickets ain't too crazy.
No doubt.
But I'm gonna let Xavier give us a little background, because not only is he a big boxing fan, he played high school sports up to college sports before physical disability started taking place for him. But I'm gonna let him just go into kind of, Zay, give us a little history of your and don't try to be humble. Tell us about the only person out of your high school to ever make, and some names that went to the pros. So just give us a little background of your high school all the way up to your college, and then we'll get into Kenny's Corner.
I'm gonna do you one better. I'll start real quick, really brief. I'll start in middle school because we made history there too.
okay.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, no doubt.
So
Call the name of their school out, which I don't even think exists no more.
I don't think it
Or if
does.
it does, they don't have a sports program.
Nah, they got a lot of shady stuff, a lot of janky stuff going on over there now. But Upper Road Christian Academy, my 8th grade year, we went 31-0. won the national championship, was the
Oh,
first
shit.
group out of that school to do it, was the only school in the Christian school area here in North Carolina that was traveling around in a tour bus with all matching suits, coming in, handling business, busting ass every night.
Oh, now I see why. Now I see why you guys. Why that school ain't got.
Bankrupt. They bankrupt.
Yeah, for real.
What's up,
Pops,
Pop?
what's up?
But yeah, man, we won the national championship in Tennessee, my dad's old stomping grounds. Obviously, going back to now going to high school, went into high school, didn't play that much. My 9th grade year, I was on JV, man, riding the bench, mad as hell every game that I'm riding the bench because I'm super competitive. But at that time, I had more will than I had talent. So after that 9th grade season, man, of riding the bench, I went home that summer, and my dad can attest to this, him and my mom. I stayed up 2, 3 o'clock every morning in the garage, dribbling, visualizing being on varsity and not just being on varsity, but being a starter and being an impact player. So coming into my sophomore season, after not playing and riding the bench JV my 9th grade year, I was a starting point guard on varsity as a sophomore after riding the bench on JV 9th grade. Sophomore year, won defensive player of the year. Junior year, we went pretty far, in the the city tournament, all the way up to my senior year. I won conference player of the year, all city, all state. Was the only person from my school at that point in time to get inducted into the East-West All-Star game. Played in the East-West All-Star game. Led my team in scoring. So when the best of the best lined up on my team, East-West All-Star, I led my team in scoring. I don't know where all they was from, but it didn't matter because if I seen you, it was smoke. So
That's what's up.
after that, man, I go play ball at St. Augustine University right here in Raleigh, North Carolina, downtown Raleigh. I faced a bunch of adversity, during that phase of my life. I tore my knee 3 times. I tore my meniscus 3 times in college. And got surgery all 3 times. And, not to talk bad about them, but we didn't have the best physical therapy, at that school. Our training team, wasn't up to par. So, I essentially had to rehab myself, every single time that I had surgery. And by the time I finished, man, I said, you know what, man, I think I'm gonna use my brain more than my body because I can't take too many more of these surgeries, man. So that's just a brief glimpse, of my, middle school to college ascent in basketball. But, anybody around here in Raleigh or further than Raleigh can tell you, if they matched up in front of me, not only was I getting off on you, I was locking you down. I held you under your averages. So it wasn't just offense, it was defense too. I was coming heavy.
Dang.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Boogaloo. Zay, that's Boogaloo, my brother. He
Boogie!
said, hopefully you don't talk about Tank all day like your dad does.
I mean, it's Tank all day. I mean, I love Terrence Crawford. I got a couple of different people, man, but Tank a dog now. What's wrong with Tank?
Yeah,
then he
don't
said,
worry about it. He's a hater, son. Don't worry about him, son. He's a hater.
Then he said, learning how to bump at the early age helped you to draw them fouls, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
Learn how to
yeah, man. Let me tell you, I remember meeting Zay. He was probably 9 years old, maybe even young, something around there. Couldn't have been older than 10.
No, he was young. Yeah, that was we was living on in 5300. He definitely was. That was middle school, 9th gradish.
Yeah, he was young. He's a little dude, man. And then I remember when I seen him on Facebook, I was like, "Damn, that's Zay." I'm like, "Man, what the hell? Where the hell does the time go, man? Where does the time go?
Too fast."
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, son. So we're gonna roll that right into my Kenny's corner. We ain't gonna be on late tonight, so we're gonna roll that right into my Kenny's corner. So how do you feel about the boxing scene today, son?
I mean, there's a ton of talent. I think talent-wise, we close to being in the golden era of boxing, man. Talent-wise, but mentality-wise, we in the tissue era. It's a lot of guys that have that talent and have the ability to give us what the fans want to see in regards to the best fighting the best, but they're not willing to chase that greatness, man, and put that O on the line. You know, so we talk about the Tanks, the Shakur Stevens, the Devin Haney's, the Terrence Crawfords, the Canelo Alvarez's. You know, I mean, then you got these guys, Jaron Boots Ennis. You got guys like Richard Hitchinson. You got Keyshawn Davis. You got Frank Martin. I mean, and even in the heavyweight division, I mean, you do have some guys that can fight, but it's like the same guys keep fighting each other. We need different people.
We need AJ and Fury that should have happened years ago. I mean, the best fights don't take place. That is the problem. There are some good fighters, like you said, but for whatever reason, they don't take that legacy thing as important as they take. Let's get this money. The belts don't mean nothing no more. So the legacy don't mean nothing. Let's make this money, keep our O. That's one thing. And I'm not a Devin Haney hater. He's not my favorite fighter, but I will give Dev one thing. Dev is trying to fight the fights and the people to make his legacy big. I mean, he's fought Lomachenko. He's fought. He went up and beat Regis Prograis. And you know, and then he fight Ryan Garcia. So he's definitely trying to get his name out there.
He went and fought Kambosos in Australia for less money the first time around, just so he can face greatness and go get the belt, so that he can get into position to call fights that he wanted to make. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the sacrifice he made.
Yeah.
You know, and I can't be mad at him. He's not my favorite fighter either, but I do have to respect that he was willing to go chase greatness by taking the short end of the stick, which is what other guys are not willing to do.
I was just gonna say most of these other dudes ain't willing to do that shit.
Canelo and that's a prime example.
Yeah, that's what I understand. If you do that, and first of all, if you think you that dude, right, and you do that, then you're gonna get more money than the bullshit you pulling now.
Yep.
You're trying to like skate by and do shit on the slide, but go out, like you said, chase greatness, right? And then it's just gonna follow you forever.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. Because Canelo is one of the faces of boxing. His last couple of years of fighting has hurt him because the competition, just face it, the competition hasn't been there. And he has a fight that he can make that will be the biggest fight in boxing today.
Showstopper.
He actually said the quote of, "Pay me $150 to $200 million. That's the only way I will fight David Benavidez, because I have nothing to gain but him gaining 25 pounds." And let me tell you how David Benavidez came at him with that. David Benavidez told him, he said, well, first he went to the Turkish Ali guy over in Saudi Arabia and tried to get him to make the fight. And he said, and if you make the fight, if I lose, whatever my purse is, pay Canelo what he wants. Whatever my purse is, if I lose, donate it to the charity you want to donate it to. If I lose, I don't even want the money. I want this fight. That's how bad David Benavidez wants to fight. So I don't know, man. And it's his weight class. That's the other thing. That's his weight class. David Benavidez for 3 years has been his mandatory, and he's fought all. It's just like the fight he's fighting. Was it May the 4th? I think it is May the something 30th, 20, whatever. When Jaime Munguia, not a bad fighter, action fighter. That'll be an action fight. But this kid has you can't name nobody he fought. The last one he fought was John Ryder, which Canelo fought him with the distance. Jaime Munguia did his business and knocked him out. Canelo is staying away from David Benavidez so bad, he's already signed a rematch clause. He never does that.
Oh my God. Man.
If he wins or loses, it's a rematch. So that's we know that's not so he's not fighting Benavidez if it's going to happen in 2024, because his next fight is in September. If he loses or wins, that's his next fight.
He buying more time. Buying more time.
There it is. So we will not see that fight if we ever see it in 2024. We won't see it. And I think if the Saudis put up the 150 to 200, I don't even know if he'll fight the fight then.
I don't think he will.
I think he wants to fight it.
Damn. You don't even think it's for that big bread?
Bruh, he does not want to fight that guy, bruh. He don't want no part of David Bennett. And the sad part is the old Canelo probably has a great chance to beat David Benavidez because David Benavidez has fast hands. He's a bigger guy, but you can hit David Benavidez.
Yeah.
We all know Canelo has a good punch.
Big punch.
But he's not willing. If we got Boogie on here, we know it's gonna be live.
He got the pack.
But and Zay, you can stay on if you want to during the podcast.
Bro. If you want to talk sports with us, we know you love sports,
got
brother.
some stuff they want to go over. But far as what's coming up in fights, we got Tank going to fight Frank Martin. That undercard is a beast.
Yeah.
Boo Boo Andres is fighting a guy named Morrell. I haven't seen Morrell fight. I don't know if Zay's seen him fight, but he's a big name. Like he's been calling out David Benavidez and so they say he's a big deal. Who else is on that undercard? I just seen it. Undercard is loaded. It's a loaded undercard on that fight. The kid that Shakur ran from the whole fight, he's fighting the name on that card. It's 3 fights on the undercard of Frank Martin and Tank, and it is all 3 good fights. So when Premier put their first fight out, they put out, well, that's the second fight because I think the Tim Tszyu fight is Premier also. And their undercard is good. That's the Pitbull and Rollies on their undercard.
Yeah, that's a nice undercard.
So they got a good undercard. So the premier 2 shows are going to be good shows because they got good names at the top. Even though Keith Thurman pulled out because he was hurting this 6'4", 154 pound, 6'5", 154 pound guy. Never for real though. I was looking like a skinny neighbor. But yeah, man. So there's some good fights coming up. Like I said, we're a little pressed for time, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut Kenny's corners off. But like I always say, if you got any questions about fighting, boxing, MMA, which I didn't even cover this week, let us know, and we're going to it.
Did you see that guy got released? Did you see that UFC fighter got released for biting on the undercard? A dude like one of the top prospects that they have. There was 2 prospects that were fighting. He bit the motherfucker on the arm, bro. Yo, and left like a fucking good imprint on Buddy's arm. And the ref was like, what the hell? And then the ref was like,
did you see the main event Rose fight?
It was a good fight, man. Rose, Rose Namajunas does her thing. She ended up winning. That girl Amanda, what's her name? Amanda Ribas. It was a good fight though. All in all, it wasn't action packed, but it was a good fight.
Yeah, Rose kind of steps up to her comp. If she got hard,
exactly.
Steps up. I mean, she's a beast. I like Rose. But yeah, man, like I said, we're going to end Kenny's corner because we do got a whole lot of stuff to talk about in the short time because a couple of the guys one or both guys got to get off early. They got other stuff. So let's go on and roll into the next stuff we got going.
All right. So first on our list. Shohei Ohtani. This is where we need Katya to hit us with the fancy pronunciation because
I can mess it up.
Ippei Mizuhara.
Yeah,
you close.
Yeah.
So his interpreter were involved in a $4.5 million wire transfer to LA-based bookie. And started out by saying Shohei knew what was up and gave him the money. Then all of a sudden it changed to he had no clue what was happening.
It had to change. It had to change. Change. No one to say Shohei knew and gave that guy the money. Like, okay, you signing off on gambling.
That's exactly what I was. The first thing I told Pops was this has cover up all over.
You can't mess that up.
There's no way. First of all, and then Ohtani does the interview, the press conference, right? And nobody asked. Go ahead, Ken. What were you saying, Kenny?
My shirt says it all for Ohtani.
That's a big
My
dummy.
shirt says it all. Otani.
Yeah, big dummy.
I will, because I've been, listening to my kid, whatever, and
Solomon, what's up, brother?
nobody is brought up
What's up,
like
Solomon? That's your, Zay, that's your cousin.
kind of like in his defense, right?
Yeah, that's your
So
cousin, Zay.
people like thinking like, oh, you got to do this, you can't do this. Like Shohei's not a person. Like we can't compare our day-to-day activities to his. He's a fucking business. He's a business, right?
Yes, without a doubt.
So he's got, in his defense, right? I don't know if he say did it or whatever.
Of course, you're gonna side with your Asian brother.
No. Because the thing is, right? If you got that much money and you get that much money, especially from endorsements and promotions in Japan, you just don't have one account. You probably got like 5 to 10 accounts.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Right?
Without a doubt.
For sure.
And if you're that busy, you're not fucking checking your account. You're not making sure shit's done. You're just like in the army. You need to do this. You need to sign this. You do this, you're going to get paid this. And you just do what you're told, and then everybody else handles your affairs, right?
Yeah.
So with that, you give people access to accounts, right? And when you have that much money, you don't go to a fucking branch and open up an account or deal with somebody. You have a private banker. That's the only person you deal with, right? So you deal with that person. So I'm Otani, right? And Chung, you're the translator or my business manager, whatever, right? So you're going to do these accounts in Japan. Kenny, you're going to handle my affairs in the United States, right? And Zay, you're going to do everything else. Y'all have access to my shit. And then I'm going to go to the banker and say, these 3 people are going to transact on my behalf.
Now, me,
Whatever you got to do it.
Up to a certain point or a certain number, you can translate on my behalf.
Right.
Because after a certain point or a certain number, I need to get a phone calls because you know how many people get killed by their agents and people handling their money by giving them
their brothers, their cousins,
this is my homie. He got my business. If the next thing you know is 10 million went here and 20 million went here, and you're looking like, what in the hell?
And the thing is, so somebody sent 2 $500,000 transfers and then did other shit. So to your point, seeing neighbor, he could have said they can do shit up to $500,000 at one time. Okay, I'm gonna do this shit today. I'm gonna do this shit next month. I'm gonna do this shit in May. I'm gonna shit in June, and you ain't gonna know shit.
I would hope my accountant would see. Okay, he said he gave him $500,000 limit, but he's did this continuous months of $500,000.
Right.
So I guess that's things you would try to sit down with your accountant and iron out. Okay, Mecca got a $500,000 limit, but if Mecca hit me for $500,000 April, May, June, you probably need no later than June. Be like, hey, I know you gave Mecca $500,000, but he's hit you for $500,000 each month the last 3 months.
Somebody's checking his ass.
It's crazy though, because half of these guys, man, even though they're so talented, physically in their sports, 98% of these guys haven't been taught financial literacy from people that really care about them. So you got that going on. They're so lost in the sauce and the lifestyle that they don't even know they're being hit. Like Kevin Garnett, I know you heard the story. He had a wealth manager steal $77 million from him.
Yep. But
$77 million.
The big thing with that stuff. The big thing with that stuff, Kevin Garnett had no real education.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? So, he came straight out, probably didn't get really, back in the day how it worked when you were an athlete, a good athlete, shit ain't matter.
You ain't breaking up.
You ain't worried about no grades. You ain't worried about shit back in the day. Nowadays it's a little different, but for me, I look at it like this. Otani knew what was up. There ain't no way that my man knew. He's gonna say, "Oh yeah, he knew," And then all of a sudden he's like, no, he ain't no. Because, come on, man.
How
For
much?
me,
I don't
it's
think-
one of these things when you say, I look at it like they're gonna say, all right, and MLB is not gonna take that hit. They're not gonna lose Otani.
No.
No.
Dodgers are probably at the same time like, yo, boop, I don't hear shit. Boop, I don't see shit.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers figure this out. They're
Exactly.
telling Otani, you better figure this shit out with your boy before it comes back to us. And Otani's like, don't worry, my man. I'm gonna bless you going forward for the rest of your life.
Yeah, but you want to take this hit. Yeah.
But it's on you because me and you were agreeing on these bets, and you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
But-
As long
They all need a fall guy. All of them need a fall. Chris Carter said it on ESPN before they, kicked him off. He said, look, I don't care what happens. You got to have that guy to take the fall for you. We're going to
They
bless
got
you
mad
back
at Chris
in.
Carter for that, but he told the truth. He told the truth. They got mad at him, but he told the truth.
Right. And then he goes, when they first granted my man permission to talk to the media, he was Otani said he was talking in English, so he didn't understand what was going on. He understood a little bit, but not what was going on. And then when they confronted him, he spoke to a Japanese. He says, "No, you got to go. You got to get fired." That's bullshit, right? But I will say, so I've been in the shoot job dealing with this shit.
I was gonna say
10
you
years.
have knowledge on this
In
shit,
10
so.
years, right? I know Pop said he's guilty. I'm telling you, every day there's people, this Nigerian shit will call somebody, establish a relationship, a romantic relationship with somebody in America, and scam them out of tens of thousands of dollars. This shit happens every day.
And a lot of the
There are
time, these
people-
motherfuckers don't have the tens or thousands of dollars
Right.
to really
So,
lose.
to today's point, these athletes, whether they're ignorant, dumb, uneducated, or blind, or just don't give a shit, they are gullible as fuck.
Absolutely.
And it is very reasonable for somebody to take $4.5 million of his money and send it to somewhere. I'm telling you, people looking at this it's their
Oh,
own
it definitely happens. It happens.
I'm gonna say this would happen with neighbors and sabers, some waivers, but no jabers.
I'm telling you, dude.
Hey,
It's
you
about-
know those motherfuckers know numbers. You
But
know
no,
those
but
motherfuckers know their
true.
numbers.
But the thing
Come
is,
on,
when
bro.
you're that big, right, you don't have time to deal with the quote
And let's
unquote little stuff.
And let's just face it, $4.5 million is not a lot of money. To
It's
a
not a
coach.
lot of
Yeah, I
money.
was
It
gonna
is
say,
shit to him.
what
It
he
is-
just
it's
signed
nothing
for?
to him.
You know what I'm saying? Like 4.5 from what he just signed for. He's not
And what he's
watching.
already made and the Japanese money he's bringing in
Right.
and endorsements.
That's
Yeah,
nothing.
it's not
That's
a lot of money to him. It's
It's like
just not.
what, 20 grand to us?
Yeah,
I miss that
But,
shit.
but,
It's
but we know,
nothing.
we know the Asians don't play around with their numbers, bro.
Well, I mean,
Well,
They-
stereotypically, yes. We'll know about him specifically.
Hey, he's the one that came up with that idea to prorate his contract all
Yeah.
on his own.
He did, his
So,
agent didn't do that. He did that.
that was him.
Okay.
Because they said his agent that he came to that conclusion all on his own.
Right. And
So-
it could be that he's known about his boy's habits
Here we go with this guy.
for years and is like, you know what? You ain't getting my money now. I want my money 20 years from now. So
Yeah,
you're not
no
fucking
doubt.
with my shit.
No doubt.
Mm.
Pop, you seen Trump latest thing? He's selling Bibles now for $59.96.
What?
God bless America Bibles now. Yeah, seen that
What?
today.
That boy selling shoes, Bibles,
Hey.
shirts. Dang.
I'm telling you, it's
But yeah, I don't know, man. To me, I think no matter what, I feel like even if Otani wasn't involved and knew any kind of thing, they're telling him you knew nothing.
fix this shit.
You knew
now.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your boy is going to take this hit. You're gonna bless him with your fucking money going forward, and we don't know shit.
Oh
And
yeah.
then
Okay, now.
and then later on, but if I'm the Dodgers, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep that shit right in my pocket. And I'm gonna go in 6 years when this fucking contract doesn't look as appealing. I'm gonna be like, come to find out, this motherfucker he was betting. He was betting. I got top secret information that got leaked to me, and you know the way the game works. Somebody will leak some shit.
If he didn't
later on
directly bet, he damn sure knew something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he knew.
Yeah,
Damn
one way
sure
or another.
knew something. For damn sure. So he's just But yeah, they got his ass in a room and said, listen, it's either you or this motherfucker. And if it's you, you cost money in my pocket. So you get rid of his ass. I don't care what you got to do, but you disassociate yourself from his ass today and don't fuck up our money. Or I will run your ass to the coals. Don't fuck up my money.
Casualty of war.
Yep. He said, yo, my man, you got to take the hill. You got to take the fall. Sorry. You got to do whatever time you got to do here, whatever you got to do with Japan. I'll bless you when you're done, but I'm sorry, dude.
It's like remember Bonds is that dude that was with Bonds. Buddy's till this day he's riding with the Bonds had no clue.
Yep.
Yeah,
my man. To this day, my man said, "Hey,
I couldn't believe Michael Vick and them people didn't take that road and like, you're the money man. Listen, we falling on the sword for you, baby."
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He knew nothing.
Yeah.
What's that? Who's that? That's a video of him. Nah, that ain't him. That's superimposed.
Right.
Right.
Get him to the wall.
They supposed to fell on the sword for him.
But besides that, did you guys peep this Raptors Jonte Porter? He's being investigated for involvement in prop bets on January 26th and March 20th games.
His ass is guilty.
Oh, he's out of here.
Your ass. See ya. Your ass is guilty.
It's over for him.
Done.
I don't know him. Is he good?
He's on a minimum contract. His brother, his brother,
they're gonna hang his ass.
Hey, his brother is Michael Porter Jr. for the Nuggets. So that's his brother.
Yeah, it's over for him. Minimum 15th man on the bench. Oh no, it's over. He gone. Yeah. They're gonna set example for him.
Nobody.
He will be the example.
Let LeBron do it. They're gonna be like,
who a gambling addict you are. You're not placing any bets on the last man on the bench. You're not doing it. You're just not, right? Mm-mm. And if so, prop bets, right? Usually like 500 here. LeBron will do, I think LeBron would hit 7 threes, but have 2 turnovers or whatever, right? They bet on both these 2 games. They bet several accounts, bet thousands of dollars on prop bets on this dude for him to hit under his points, rebounds, and assists.
So somebody bet for him.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt, right?
See, but that's the way I would work it too, though. If I was if I'm trying to bless my peoples, I'm gonna be like, but don't fucking make it that obvious.
But don't bet me because I'm the 15th man. Nobody bets on me.
Exactly.
Bet on the star, and I'm gonna put rat poison in his fucking cereal so he takes the shit.
Damn.
And he can't play that night.
But when he gets up off the bench and goes to go run on the court, I'm gonna trip him.
Trip him, yeah. Do that. Don't bet on me. Nobody bets on me. That's a red flag.
Yeah.
So question though. So hypothetically speaking, if let's just say, Mega, you in the league and your family are betting on you, is that illegal? Can your family bet on you?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I would have to see the whole
Here's what's up, brother.
But if you they can bet on me, right? So you can bet like $500, $1,000. But when you bet 20 grand,
Nugget's no
10
selling all
grand,
these comments about his
you
him
like
slimming
20
up.
grand that I only hit 3 points when I average 5. That's suspect. And then the dude, he only played 4 minutes in that game, right? Claiming he was injured. 2 days later, he plays 20 minutes.
Yeah, that ain't looking good.
And then the March 20th game, right? He played some minutes, and then my eye hurts. I can't play the rest of the game. Really?
Yeah, that ain't looking good.
I'm on to you, boss.
Yeah, that's a little too obvious.
It's too obvious.
Yeah,
It's too obvious. It's like,
yeah, he been no selling. He been no selling a couple of those compliments.
I'm like going off because this is like, I don't understand how people can be so stupid. And what's worse is
crazy.
Your brother got mad money.
Shit, he probably bet his brother money.
Take your
Michael
brother's
Porter has
money.
made some money and got more to make.
Yeah. His ass is.
Hopefully, his brother doesn't let him manage his finances, because
hopefully not.
He'll be in his brother's entourage now.
Yeah, going forward.
He'll be his damn assistant now.
He may not be allowed in the fucking buildings though. You know how they do. Sometimes they'll fucking ban you from the buildings, all that. You know.
What's good, Pierce? My bad. What's good, brother?
Maggie, what's up with you, bro? Everybody's commenting on how slim you looking, and you over here like
I'm trying to be like, see you, neighbor.
Listen,
the NFL changed their kickoff format. So now they are both sides line up 5 yards apart. Players cannot move until the ball is caught or hits the ground.
Damn.
Yeah.
So while the ball's in the air, the players are still standing.
Yep.
Standing there.
Yep. So have you seen the XFL?
Yeah.
Games. So they do the exact same thing. That's what
which is the USFL, because they combine
USFL,
the two leagues.
Yeah. So that's what they did. And it works. I think it's better. It works.
Better for the returns or better for nobody getting hurt?
Okay. Both. Because the return, nobody can move. So you're going to wait there. And then you're going to get, I don't know, instead of return for 3 yards, you may get 10, 12 yards. And then the, what do you call it? The kickoff team doesn't get a running start. So you're really kind of like, you know, the two teams are like 5 yards apart. So they're like kind of like doing this shit.
They fighting.
While the returners running the ball back. It's more excitement because there weren't any kickoffs now anyway.
Did you say they also, I don't know if they actually passed it, but they were trying to do, if the ball goes directly into the end zone rather than, you know, like the ones that bounce into the end zone, they get, I think it starts 5 yards further or some shit than a regular touchback. Yeah, I seen something. I don't know if it got passed though. But the other thing that you guys see, they banned the hip drop tackle violation, results in a 15-yard penalty and automatic first down.
That's probably gonna be some penalties on
that. That's gonna be a big change.
That's one of those things that kind of happens during the heat of the moment. I don't think a lot of people think about when I'm up here and I slide down to stop sliding down and do a hip drop. It's kind of like I'm trying to get you down. So probably be quite a few penalties on that.
Yeah, I think what they're gonna have trouble with, obviously, is going to be that they haven't been doing it. You know, it's something that's new. So now I think these refs are going to be, I need to call it. That looked like it. But then it's going to be, you're going to see some of them bullshits where it's not.
Anything close to it, they're going to call it.
It's also like the NBA now. Just all these rules are just assimilating to help the offense be able to have more plays for the fans to get more engagement. So they transition everything for the benefit of the offensive players, man.
Yep. it's
Did you?
something defensive player.
Yeah,
So-
it's been that way though. It's gotten worse and worse. I feel like for defense. Did you guys see? I was telling Mega earlier. The Colts owner had proposed any penalty that happens with 2 minutes before the half or at the end of the game. Anything that happens is reviewable, whether it's a penalty, like when they call pass interference. And I was thinking, to me, I don't see why it shouldn't
2
be.
minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes. That's the critical.
It's not.
perspective of the
Yeah,
game.
it's
So,
not
I
like
wouldn't have a problem with that.
But they shot that shit down immediately because
Yeah,
I think they ain't trying to have the way and the littlest shit gets called sometimes, and you get them people that are like, hey, that shit shouldn't have been called, and then all of a sudden, So I think it's their way of still controlling shit without really saying it. But besides that, we also have the Chiefs traded cornerback it's Legarius, right?
Yeah, Legarius. Yeah.
Legarius Sneed to the Titans for a 3rd round pick. And then they extended him to a big ass deal for him. So props to him getting paid.
He must be a pretty good cornerback for them to extend him right off the bat.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
That's what's up.
And what's crazy is honestly, they could put me and Senior Neighbor at corner. As long as they got Patrick Mahomes, it don't.
They in the game.
In the hood.
Yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter.
Professional sports are headed to purely entertainment. Wouldn't surprise me to see defense disbanded. Yeah, nah. People love seeing the hits.
I don't know if they get that bad, but it is definitely going more entertainment without a doubt.
Even with the no matter what do you always see? Even the penalties, on those helmet to helmet hits, those all the highlights. NFL loves playing them fucking highlights of buddy smashing helmets, but yet they want to call it on people. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
It's their entertainment value, but then at the same time they want to ban you for doing it.
Right.
So,
and then what's going to happen? A byproduct of this is that quarterbacks, what do they call it? Yards are going to increase. Tight ends yards are going to increase.
Yep.
Especially yards after the catch, and they're going to want more money. And defensive players, they're not going to be as viable. So you know what? I ain't paying you. Now, now I'm treated like a running back. I'll just find somebody else. Just tackle somebody.
Yep.
It's
shit. Where oh, here we go. The Steelers added kick returner, running back, wide receiver Cordell Patterson, 2 years, $6 million.
Fucking smart.
Yeah. The dude's he's a Swiss Army knife, Yeah,
he's everywhere.
Yeah. Throw his ass out there as a cornerback too, or something.
Exactly. Probably the 4th string quarterback. Hell.
Yeah.
Yep. He's damn good kick returner, and now with these new rules,
I was just gonna say that good move for them, right?
Yep.
Also, the Bills. Cornerback Tre'Davious White signs with the Rams, 1 year, $8.5 million.
I've heard that name, so he must be pretty decent.
He's good. Yeah. He's good. The Bills just
underachievers.
Yep. Yep. Underachievers. Yep.
And I think it's I think they're just going to continue to downslide now, going forward. I don't think they're going to be the overall best pick for the AFC East now,
And I
But
think Stephon Diggs wants to leave too. I really do.
Oh, he does. He's very.
Williams- yeah, he's last year he was super vocal about it, and I'm sure this year he'll probably do the same thing again. You know, my man wants to get paid. He's not happy. Who the fuck wants to be in Buffalo? Let's keep it real. You know, what I'm saying?
No doubt.
It's cold as fuck, far
Yeah,
as
no
hell, far as hell. You're basically in Canada. Like, come on, man.
He's good for a meltdown every 1 to 2 months.
Yep. Yep. It's so true. It's so true.
Little MLB talk. We have the Mets signed JD Martinez, 1 year,
Man,
$12
he
million.
used to be a Red Sox, so I do know JD Martinez.
It's one of your boys.
He turned down a 3 years, I think like $60 million deal or 50-something million dollar deal from the Giants to agree to it's a 3 year, I think $40-something million deal. But either way, he turned it down because he said that he does not like that stadium at all. So
Okay.
hey, you know what? He's made enough money that
And
if I'm him, I respect that. You know,
No doubt.
But it's not like he's gonna go like he's gonna just say he has a great year. You're not gonna sign with some team and they want to sign him to 3 years, like 60 million. It ain't gonna happen.
No, but I think when you've made enough money, it doesn't really matter anyway.
You
right?
you kind of start picking and choosing what you.
Yeah, he's got a ring. I think he's got 2 rings, right, with the Red Sox.
I think he's, I don't know, 1 or 2.
Yeah, but and wasn't he with the Dodgers when they won? So,
But now, because he was on with them last year. But now he's going to be with the Mets. How good are your numbers going to be this year with the Mets?
You know what? His numbers have not really fell off much. So,
because he's had protection. Now he's the protection for Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso, yeah. Jeremiah Mega.
Whatever the hell that means.
Oh. I was like, what?
Like what? Yeah.
I skipped that one. Sorry. Jeremiah.
I'm like,
what? And Blackanese, yes.
Blackanese.
That's why he was quick to defend Shohei. But yeah, you know what, man? I think I look at it like on a lot of these guys, especially as you get older, you already got a ring, you've already made a lot of money. Maybe he just wanted to play in New York. Maybe he ain't want to be,
maybe.
Or maybe he knew, because the Mets have been flirting with him for 2 years now. You know what I mean? Or maybe even 3. So maybe he was like, you know what? I don't fucking care. Let me see what the Mets are going to do.
I got more years behind me than I got in front of me. So I'm going to be happy. Unless somebody just throws me some crazy money, I'm going to be happy and go play where I'm happy at. What that you drinking on, young man?
Drinking on, yeah.
Where you gone? This that Jamaican apple rum.
Oh, shit. I was going to say that before when you first jumped on. What were you drinking? But
me too, yeah.
Okay, that's
we jumping in.
Appleton Estate.
Okay. Shit. And then we got opening day, Thursday.
Yes, sir. Starts off.
What are those early World Series predictions, gentlemen?
Yankees.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
play with them.
He's a Yankees fan. He's a Yankees fan. You need to come on here more often because you could back Chung up because me and Mega ain't hearing that shit.
Yeah, I ain't hearing that shit. Yeah, I ain't try to hear that nonsense.
Every year we got to swing his chance, baby. Every year.
Oh Lord, he's one of them too.
Yeah. He's one of them for real.
I can't.
So well, I know his team. His team has been irrelevant for a while, so I ain't gonna ask Dad about them.
Damn.
Mega, who's your team?
Whoa. Slow down, young man. Slow down. Mega is Atlanta Braves, man, which is my National League team.
2021 World Series champion, Atlanta Braves.
Fair enough.
We did.
See, somebody else said Yankees.
Oh yeah, that's Pops. That's Pops.
Yes,
Pops
sir.
is the
Pops. What's up, Pops?
Good man.
Thanks for the nice time. Pops showed me a good time when I was in town.
I'm gonna say the Braves.
Oh, Miss Bix rocks with the Yankees too.
We got too much damn Yankee
Too much
doodle in
Yankee
the house
stuff.
tonight.
Talk to me.
Who you got, Mega?
I'm gonna say the Braves, and after some kind of midseason trade, the Orioles.
So I was there was something I was reading earlier about the Orioles trying to acquire who the fuck was it? Shit. It was another frontline starter that from Cleveland, Bieber.
Shane Bieber, yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, man, if the Orioles can pull that off, man, that would be oof.
They got
That would be tough.
Talent who didn't even make the team.
Yeah, they got a good team, man. But you know what? I look at it like this: like they were bad for so long that if they weren't good by now, like if they couldn't field a good team by now with all the damn draft picks that they got, all the picks that they've acquired by letting people go and trading people away as soon as they get good. To me, it's almost like the Rays. The Rays, obviously, they just know how to draft also, and they know how to acquire people when it's time to let them go. You know what I mean? And I feel like the Braves are in that same boat where they'll magically give up on one of these big prospects, and you're like, how can they do that? Like, they don't prospect hug. And they'll trade them and use them for acquiring whoever they need to.
Keep the good ones and trade away the bullshit ones.
Yeah. And then you look at it and you're like, man, I thought that dude was gonna be good with them. Yeah. And then you realize
fuck this was Adam Wainwright. It's the only one.
Oh, going to St. Louis.
Yeah, for fucking Katie Drew.
My mom coming in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah, they gotta be just like Houston. Houston sucked for so long. They had all those high draft picks trying to be good. They were shitty, and now I think Baltimore is the new Houston.
Yeah, but Houston's another one of those teams that just seems to know how to draft good. But to answer this question, unfortunately, I do agree with Mega that the Braves will probably be in there. By the way, did you guys peep the what's his name, Yamamoto's first start?
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't think that's gonna be the. I don't think that's gonna be the regular.
Didn't he give up like 6 runs or something?
I don't even think he got out the first inning.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of money, and that's the crazy part, right? Like when you give somebody that much money and they've never thrown actual Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure he probably has, but not in a big league game, not when it fucking counts. He looked good though during spring training, but it's during spring training.
Maybe we had a bad game.
Yeah.
Or maybe
it is during spring training.
He could have got some chick in Korea who was,
I thought you were gonna say Korean chicken.
Nah, some chick.
Game.
Yeah. I think it'll be fine. Because you can't, like you said, you can't invest that much money in somebody without damn near
maybe
gonna be great.
Maybe he got a massage with a happy ending. I mean, we don't know what.
Yeah. Right, we don't know what happened.
But on the AL side, it sucks for me to say this, but I think Houston's gonna be in there on that side. I just until they I don't think the Rangers are gonna be good. I think they're gonna fall on their face. They're gonna hit that, that when your team goes to the playoffs and all of a sudden they run it all the way through and then it hits them like a freaking ton of bricks the next season. I think they're gonna fall back and I
Well,
don't really know, man. Who you got,
unlike-
Kenny? The Red Sox?
unlike you, Braves and the Red Sox. Unlike you not going with your team, the Braves and the Red Sox.
The Red Sox are gonna be a last place team.
The Braves and the Red Sox, like I said, damn it.
By the way, yeah, Boogaloo just put this up. Someone needs to pick up Trevor Bauer. Did you see him pitch versus the Yankees the other day in that Mexico versus New York Yankees game?
Trevor?
Yeah.
Did
He
do
pitched.
the
He went 2 scoreless innings, I think, or 3 scoreless. He did give up, I think, 3 hits, walked 3 people, struck out 3. Was it good? Was it good?
Average,
No,
yeah.
but when he struck out Volpe, he made Volpe look like fucking jabroni. So
I got a question for Zay, real quick. In your opinion, brother, who is the NBA greatest of all time? In your opinion?
Well,
Here we go.
well, I mean, I'm with the home team with it, man. Unapologetically, by the way. Yeah, I mean it's Goat James, baby. Goat James.
Goat James.
Oh man, here
Goat
we
James.
go.
And I don't want to hear nothing otherwise.
My man.
Here we go.
I'm taking on the field. I'm taking on the field with this one.
Goat James.
Yeah.
Goat James.
Goat man. I mean, when you talk about sustained greatness, not to lose focus, when you got every distraction that you could use as an excuse to consistently sustain this level of greatness to where you got kids who are 21, 22, 23 in their athletic primes. And he's still going out there on any given night and can be the best player in his, this is his 20th year, correct?
39 years old, 20th year.
I mean, it's not too many people that I would take over him with the game. If I was betting my life on a game, man. And I'm talking about prime LeBron, before he went through some of the mental battles that he had to overcome while he was going in Miami. I think the best LeBron I've ever seen is the LeBron that was in Cleveland when he went down to Toronto and they named it LeBronto. Like that LeBron to me is him at the height of his powers. Now he's just so, from an IQ perspective, because he's such a basketball savant, he's able to think 3 and 4 steps ahead, and he's able to know when to conserve energy, when to turn it on and turn it off, and when to reserve himself to know when he needs to extend that extra energy to try to put his team in position to win. Obviously, he can't do it from night to night, every night like he used to. But any given night, if his legs are up under him, he's still out there making the plays that made us fall in love with him from the beginning, man. He still is capable of that. So it's incredible. Now, I know y'all maybe have touched on this in the past. They keep talking about different stuff about, Florida, him getting some of that, that gear and all that other stuff. Listen, innocent until proven guilty. So I'm going to say all this is healthy. It's just nutrition. It's planning correctly and keeping the vision alive, man. So I got to go with Goat James, man.
James.
Now, my one question with that, Zay, is you would want him to take the game-winning shot, though?
Why wouldn't I? Statistically speaking, he's made the most game winners out of anybody in the NBA. Statistically speaking, he's actually made more than Jordan if you go look at the numbers.
That is a fact.
Okay.
And I think his greatest testament to me, in my opinion, to your point, when he was in Cleveland, and the second best player he took to the finals on his team was Boobie Gibson.
Yes, sir.
Boobie Gibson couldn't sniff Steve Kerr's shoes.
No.
And Steve Kerr was the 5th or 6th best player on the Bulls?
No doubt.
That Cleveland Cavaliers team was garbage.
He took He took a team of creative players, not the ones you make 99, but the creative players that's on the end of the bench when they forget the players on the all teams, when they just throw some names together. He took them guys, man. With all due respect, because they made it to the NBA. But I'm saying in regards to comparing them to their peers in the NBA, he took a group of guys that, I mean, was just
heard
happy.
of them. You never heard of them when they left Cleveland. You didn't hear of them. And here's the thing that I will give him: he got Dellavedova a big contract.
Paid.
He got what's the
Tristan Thompson,
Mascal, whatever. He got him a big contract, but you never heard the name more after they left LeBron.
Yep. And
he even got Caruso paid in LA.
Yep. And I will say this till the cows come home: Michael Jordan ain't win shit without Scottie Pippen.
No, sir. No,
sir. Early every year. Swept.
He might have scored 60 points and all this stuff.
But he was swept.
But at the end of the day, if you go home with an L, I might score 100. But if I go home with an L, I lost. Yeah, individually, I got my stats that'll help me get paid. But when we talk about the greatest, we talk about winning and impacting wins. Who can do the most with the least? There's not nobody that I've ever seen in sports do the most with the least like I've seen with LeBron.
Yep.
Period.
Well said. Yep.
Okay.
Most with the least.
Low rider. Let me hear something about Jordan.
Man, what do you want to hear? Defensively.
Could he guard 1 through 5?
Exactly. I've been saying that for 50 years. Everybody's like,
there you go. There you go, Pop. There you go. Did Jordan win anything without? I mean, did Pippen win anything?
We're not comparing Jordan to Pippen.
Pippen was nothing. Pippen was a jabroni.
No conversation. Pippen was
a jabroni when Jordan left. Wasn't even relevant.
He was a good Robin.
Win when Pippen wasn't there.
Right. We complained LeBron and Jordan. And when Jordan did leave, they should have went to the finals. That bullshit call against the
teams that Jordan had before Pippen were better than the Cavaliers teams that LeBron took to the finals.
Yep. Oh, for sure.
Jordan was getting swept with those players.
Yep.
LeBron was taking them to the finals. They didn't win, but he was taking them to the finals.
And
it's a different game.
Can we say LeBron
it's a whole different game compared to back then.
I agree.
Let's keep it real 100%.
It has nothing to do with LeBron, though, but
these jabronis nowadays you tuck them and they got a hangnail. They can't play.
That's the league. That's what the league done. LeBron didn't do that.
Exactly. Here we go, right here.
Well, I'll say this. Maybe
I would agree it's different, softer.
Maybe because of the league rule.
The talent isn't no worse.
No.
The league is definitely softer.
Talent better.
I was gonna say the 14th man in today's NBA may have a 40 or a 42-inch vertical. The 14th man may be able to come off the bench and dribble like a wizard, to where that came far few in between. Obviously the stars, the Isaiah Thomases, the Rod Stricklands, all these other guys that came through that era that can do their thing. But from top to bottom, from a skill perspective and athletic perspective, these guys, man, from 1 to 15 all have talent. Some, the mentality is missing, but when you go out there on any given night, I mean, you going up against Ferraris every night. There is no Hondas out there. It's a bunch of Ferraris and Lamborghinis, a lot of high-octane athletes, man. Mm-hmm. And that makes it a little tougher. You can't play as physical, which I'm a physical person. I love defense. So I wanted to put my hands on people and run into people's bodies. I enjoyed that. So I do miss that about the NBA. But these guys are super talented, man. Like, I mean, you look at a guy like Kyrie, man. This dude, come on, man. He's hitting game winners with left-handed floaters from the freaking free throw line, man. When have you ever seen anything like that before? When have you ever seen a guy like Steph Curry before? Like, there's transcendent players in today's league. Not saying there wasn't back then, but on average, the talent now is ridiculous, man. The stuff guys can do. These guys wasn't even fathoming some of the things these guys are trying. And, everything evolves over time. So obviously these guys were inspired from, all these different guys before them, the Magics, the Birds, the Jordans, the Gervins, the Drexler's, the Dr. J's. So, you know what I'm saying? They seen that vision and they just, in my opinion, propelled it. You know, they took that foundation and really built off of it, man. It's crazy to see what these guys do. Like an Anthony Edwards. I mean, that dude is insane, man. Dude crazy.
Crazy.
Mhm.
That's crazy. That's true. Yeah. I think they could.
Mm,
If
Under
the game is
what,
just
under which
Because-
rules? When you say
Right.
Shoot
that,
him out that zone.
they can shoot him out the
Under
zone.
which
Exactly. Exactly. I was going to say they just shoot him out the zone. Mm-hmm.
When you got to extend your defense out to the logo, you don't have as much space and time to go touch people. Now, when the average offense is starting 2 or 3 feet away from the 3-point line, where before it was almost free throw line and down, when the big men were more incorporated into the offense, when people were running the triangles and people were running, you know, offenses that dealt with a lot of mid-range and in the paint scoring. Now, you know, teams are putting up 30 to 53 3-point attempts a game.
That's nothing. That's nothing no more.
And don't forget now, talking about the skill comment, right? How many times did you see a forward bring up the ball, much less run an offense in the 80s and 90s? You had Anthony Mason, and that was probably it. Maybe Mark Aguirre.
Yeah. Yep.
Now,
and Anthony, that was like, oh my God, look at this big guy.
right.
That's
Forwards
nothing
running
now.
offense.
That's
Right.
nothing now.
Yeah.
Nothing.
No doubt. I mean, you got people like, I mean, I ain't even gonna talk about Victor. He's a unicorn for sure. But
Yeah.
I mean, even if
No
you
doubt.
look at
No
the
doubt.
Anthony Davises, you know, and I mean, even Joker, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's big guys that can legitimately bring it up and run the point, man.
Right.
And you're not worried about them losing the ball. You're running offenses through 4s and 5s now.
Mm-hmm.
Giannis, you know, I mean, man, it's crazy, man.
Crazy. It's crazy. It's just crazy. Like KD couldn't go down low in the 80s and 90s, but if you just stuck him back then, they ain't gonna guard nobody, but he's gonna put up 60. Who's gonna guard KD in the 80s and 90s?
Nobody. If Kukoc was a good player, what do you think KD would have did back then?
Yep. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. Yep. And believe me, like you said, I love them, like them Heat Knick battles and them 81 to 79 games where motherfuckers is fighting and
I miss that.
I miss that.
I want to see
these
some
dudes
hands
today,
every now and then.
yeah. Today skill is crazy. No, he wouldn't have. He wouldn't have. Because KD isn't getting below the 3-point arc. He's gonna stay above that. So if Robin try and press up on him, he's just gonna run by him. That should have been a raised jumper.
I'll say this: KD does get flustered with physical defense. We seen that when he played against Boston, when he was out there in Brooklyn, and even when he played against Giannis as well. When you get up under him, he does start losing the ball a little bit. So there is a little something to that. But
No,
I mean,
Robin was a monster.
He was a monster.
Yeah. With the right schemes, though, if you using KD off of flares and pin downs and curls, you know, you can try to free him up to get a little open.
This guy. This dude.
Boogie.
This dude. No, Robin was a beast.
He was.
Actually, you know who could guard KD? Scottie Pippen.
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
For
well,
sure.
without that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Scotty definitely got guarded.
That's how nice Scottie is.
Hey, come bring this screen real quick. Let me get this dude up off me. I need a screen.
Mm-hmm. He got a fan club tonight, boy. You've been hitting it, man.
I love basketball. Look, I can't talk baseball like that other than the Yankees. I love basketball, though, man. I love basketball.
Yeah, we bring you on when LeBron is in the finals against
Celtics, the Bucks, the field, whoever
By the way, you see my Hawks last night?
came
Come
back.
back from 30.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, the Celtics known for that though, man. They'll play down to their competition.
Yep.
I'm still not sold on Tatum and Brown, man. When it comes to the big moments, they find a way to shit the bed, man. They do.
Yep, they do. If Drew Holiday's not healthy, they ain't gonna win. They're not.
Drew Holiday and Derek White, he's the glue to the Celtics. When they don't play, that their whole system is disrupted because Tatum and Brown don't know how to consistently take high quality shots. They're really talented and they can make bad shots, but that's a gift and a curse for them because they'll keep taking them.
Yep. It's so true. But thanks for coming on, brother. We really appreciate it.
No doubt. I'm going to check out, guys. I got to get ready for in the morning, man. I appreciate y'all letting me come up here and talk sports, man.
Before we get off the air, guys, breaking news: Diamondbacks and Jordan Montgomery agree on a deal.
Good chance.
How much?
No, I don't see anything about the breakdown. They're in agreement pending a physical.
What'd you say?
Before we get off the air, I also want to send whatever you religious, spiritual, whatever, shout out to the send something to the people in Maryland with the bridge that went down.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was tragic. So send whatever you believe. You know, we whatever your spiritual, religious, whatever, just send something positive that way.
Really quick, I want to ask y'all about something. And if y'all have already talked about it or is this a future segment, please let me know. We won't elaborate on it. What did y'all think about Deion Sanders, what he said about Shador and Travis Hunter? If this is going to be a future segment, we can.
No, it's not. No.
So did y'all hear? Did everybody else hear?
I heard it.
I heard it.
Nah, I ain't hear nothing about this.
Archie Manning. He said he
said he's going to pick the where they play, the city where they play, and I think one of them is going to be. Did he say one of them will be number one and the other one will go high? But they're definitely going to. There's definitely cities that are ruled out.
Yeah.
So here's my thing, right? They not getting drafted next month.
Right.
Play this season, continue the great performance and play y'all been doing, and then say this shit next year. I don't want to hear it right now. Because if y'all go, 6-15, right? And Shador plays like shit, Travis Hunter gets hurt again, hopefully he doesn't, or plays like shit, then everybody gonna look at you like you're stupid. Like, Deion, shut up. Like, I don't mind the comment, but wait till next year. And also, this is a quarterback-driven league. And unless you're a great wide receiver prospect, like Marvin Harrison Jr., and Travis Hunter, you get drafted where you get drafted. And and I was going to say Shador, it's a quarterback. You can say it about Shador, but this whole, like, I'm going to pull an Eli. I get it. It's fine to say that. But my only thing is just wait till next year. Nobody want to hear that right now. Win some games.
Yeah. I think with Travis, though, the thing that I don't know if he's going to go top 4, but he does have the ability to be a dual threat and be really good on both sides. So I think that's really valuable for the right team that has the right system schematically that he can fit in. Because he can, depending on what's going on in the heat of the moment, you can insert him in. Even if fundamentally he may be a little lack in a certain position, he's so athletically gifted, he can make plays.
Yeah. I mean, it's what Deion was. I mean, exactly what Deion was in his prime.
Now, I will say this. It could be, because we don't know anybody's whole story, that he heard through the grapevine that somebody, I'm just going to throw a team out there, the Panthers, because they're shitty. They're saying that we're going to get Travis Hunter, blah, blah, blah. Deion's like, oh, no, I'm going to stop this shit right now. So he could be just saying shit because he heard some shit through his agent or 2 other people. So I'll give him that. Like, we don't know, we never know the whole story behind somebody saying something or the reason behind somebody saying something. But
No
barring that, just wait till next year, Brian. Win some games this year.
So
All right.
Montgomery's deal is 1 year, $25 million,
Damn.
with a vesting player option at $20 million
Show me
for
the
the
money.
25.
Let's get it. Try to tell
Bro.
my damn son to play baseball.
He
Bro,
won't let me live it down, man. I quit baseball for everything else, and I regret it.
you wouldn't have
And-
tore up
and
those.
was
You
good
wouldn't
at
have torn
baseball.
up those knees, bro.
He was good
know,
at
man.
baseball. That's what pisses me off. He was good at baseball.
Is it too late? I'm only 31. Is it too late?
It's over, son.
It's a wrap. It's a
It's
wrap.
a wrap.
Damn.
Oh shit! But yeah,
Unless you're left-handed and go to DR and come back and say you 20. I mean, you know,
Cuba.
Cuba. There you go.
but yeah, Montgomery he was looking for 200 million. So
Hmm.
25 million. Boris fucked another one.
Fucked another one. Fucked another
Hey,
one.
I hope this everybody that was signed with Boris before ends up fucking anybody that's becoming free agent next year drops his ass.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
Because he's on that bullshit, and it's good deal. Good deal. See you later, Boris. But let's wrap this up, guys. Oh yeah, I was just gonna put that up. I don't remember that.
Shit, I remember.
But
Yeah, that happened.
Funny
That
story.
happened.
When I came in the house from getting hit in the face with that bat,
Damn nose with his nose sitting over here.
my dad thought I got jumped in the neighborhood by some kids. He said, "Who did this? Who hit you? What happened?" I said, "Damn, why I had to get jumped?"
so your
And this
dad
guy
and
started walking in here, not crying, not nothing, with his nose over here, like, "Oh, Dad, nothing. I'm good, Dad." I was like, "Son, something happened."
he said something happened. Yo, Lou, let's go out here. Let's go. We're gonna go fuck up some 9-year-old, 10-year-old kids right now. Who hit my son?
I'm a
Yeah.
power box ass.
Let's wrap this up, gentlemen.
Yes.
All right, fellas.
Zay, thank you, Zay, for coming on, brother. Anytime
thank
you
you,
ever want to
brother.
come on,
We'll definitely get you back up here. You gave us
Jump
a great
on,
insight in some
come talk.
basketball.
Yeah,
stuff.
man. Come talk anytime with us, brother. Open
you,
invite.
fellas. I appreciate it. Hey, next spot, we all gotta go meet in WrestleMania, man, to go see The Rock do his thing.
Shit, WrestleMania. I did that one time. I don't think I'm doing it again.
All right,
You
I
know,
love
I've
you,
never
my
been to
brother. I love you.
WrestleMania.
Huh?
All right, y'all.
I've never been to WrestleMania.
I've never been to WrestleMania. Me and my son said we're gonna make one.
Hey, was it cool? It was cool. So I can't complain, but I think I would rather go to the Rumble.
I feel it.
So
Yeah, that'd be fun.
ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in. We greatly appreciate y'all. Thank you to Zay for coming on and joining us. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to us on Facebook and YouTube at No Holds Bar Sports Show. Hit the bell, get notified when we're on. And shit, man.
Yeah,
I
we
think
did.
that's basically it, man. I think
we did it, brother.
I don't know what the hell I just hit. Come on,
All right,
man.
fellas.
All right. Thank y'all all for tuning in again. We will see you next Tuesday. And if I can find the damn outro. There we go. Peace.
Peace.
They don't even like it if you at fucking $5 million a year.
We gonna cover the brother. We got it. I'm gonna tell you exactly.
These are women, Deshaun Watson, that he paid